Hey there, welcome to the Nomadic Owl Oracle. My name is Jessica, and I'm about to start the general reading for the remainder of May 2019. This is for the air signs, so that is going to be for the signs of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So this is fluid in timing, meaning that it could apply at any time that you watch this video. If it resonates with you, then it is for you at that time that you watch it. Another thing to keep in mind is I do have a small space, so you're probably going to hear my animals or see my animals at some point in time. Please bear with me due to that. Also, I read in energies. So if at any point it says a man or a woman, keep in mind that this could be just an energy, or it could be vice versa. It could be a man when it says a woman, or a woman when it says a man. Each of us have our own different vibes and things about us and different qualities about us that might seem more feminist or more masculine to each person. It just varies from person to person. I'm sure you're aware of this. Anyways, I do cuss at times during my readings. If that's not something that you like, I would go ahead and click off. I am going to talk to you how I normally talk, just to be as authentic as I possibly can. So I have already went ahead and pre-shuffled the cards and sat with them. This is actually my second attempt to try to record this reading. I had recorded it yesterday and it completely disappeared off my computer. I don't know what happened to it. So here we go, take two. So for the first card that we have for the remainder of the month, you have the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is all about, sadness, being stuck in your head, being disappointed in a situation, just being very negative, maybe pessimistic in a situation. Maybe you've had a lot of shit that's happened. It also could entail something such as, grief. You lost something. Maybe you had invested a lot of time and energy into a situation or a job, a career, a house, whatever the case may be, and it didn't pan out the way that you had hoped for it to. So it's kept you feeling kind of just like, shafted, maybe like you've been cast aside in a situation. However, that is all internally. It's mentally that you are going through this. Whatever had happened is already over with. So it's more like you are replaying it over and over again in your head. And so you need to try at this time to get out of your head to move past that situation. We also right now are going into a full moon on Saturday, which is the 18th, I believe. Yeah, Saturday the 18th, we have a Scorpio full moon. So this full moon brings up, any dark feelings, any negativity that we might have had from the past. It makes us delve deep into the darker aspects of our life, of ourselves, to be able to see them, acknowledge them, purge them, and then move on. So that's something to keep in mind. Maybe this is influencing that energy that you've had. This doesn't mean that this is something you feel every day. It could just be something that you're going through right now at this particular time and moment. So from there, you get the Empress. That's the second card, is the Empress. And this is a very good card to get because what it states is that it's a very prosperous time. It's also a time of fertility. So a lot of great things can be coming in. You can be feeling inspired by something. Maybe something new has happened. Maybe you've been offered a new job. Maybe you see potential in a situation where it just seemed kind of hopeless before in a certain arena in your life. That could be a relationship. It could be, like moving somewhere new, feeling inspired, also feeling abundant, feeling at peace within yourself, feeling at peace, knowing that, what happened in the past is over with. And now it's a time to take back your power and take back control over the situation. So that way you can move forward. This is giving you that energy that you need, that happiness, that insight. Sorry, my hair is kind of crazy. That insight that you need to be able to move forward, knowing that you are able to accomplish whatever it is that you're setting your mind to at this time. You have the power within you to push forward and birth these things. It could also mean that maybe you've met somebody that is this kind of energy. It could be a man or a female, whatever the case may be, and they are bringing into your life more passion, more happiness, more joy, more laughter, more feelings of abundance, more feelings of being, just creative, and giving you all this inspiration. Maybe like this person, this thing, this situation could be a muse to you. Like a muse is something that gives you inspiration to be able to do the arts and things like that. So if you're artistic, maybe you found a new person, thing, place, whatever to focus in on that is your muse. Then after that, you have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups, guys, here, I'm trying to get it to where there's no glare. This is all about, celebrations, friendships, being in a happy situation. I am sorry, my cat's going crazy back there. Being in a happy situation, being able to replenish yourself and take time out to enjoy the simple things, to take time out to be happy and be in that moment, knowing that, hey, look, might have went through this bullshit in the past, but now that is over. Now I'm in this new period, this new phase, this new cycle, and it's time to celebrate. It's time to be happy. This also could mean, Gemini season is coming up soon. It could also imply, celebrating your birthday. This is for the remainder of May. So if you have a birthday during the remainder of this month or during this month, happy birthday, guys. So this could be that. It could be you going out and celebrating your birthday and celebrating the things that make you happy, coming into contact with the people, places, and things that mean the most to you, and being able to step past that negative feelings, that negative place that you've been stuck in, and move forward. So then we had two blessing cards, guys, and these are a little bit different because it is a blessing prayer that is given by each card, but it also has deeper meaning than that. So the first one that you received is a blessing to shield and safeguard you. So this card is talking about, to me in particular, whatever happened with this Five of Cups, whatever negative things that you went through, whatever didn't pan out the way that you wanted it to, was for a reason. It was to protect you and shield you and keep you out of that arena, keep you out of that invoking that anymore or following that path anymore. That could be, like I said, a job, it could be career, it could be school, it could be a relationship, whatever the case may be. You were taken out of that situation for a reason. It was not for your highest good. And so you were protected. And they want you to know that better days, better things are ahead. You just have to release that past to move forward. So that was a Yana, sorry. And then that was Kenai a second ago. Like I told you guys, I live in a small place. I apologize. I'm sure if you have animals, you know how crazy cats can be at times, especially when they want to play. So anyways, so then the next card that you have for your clarifier is a blessing on your sleep. So we were talking about a moment ago, maybe you've been stuck in your head and you've had all these emotions and things coming up and things like that have kept you just like internally feeling just negative and not happy and feeling like, you're very disappointed in a situation. Whatever is coming in, whatever has caused you to feel inspired, caused you to feel happy again, it's going to cause you to be able to sleep again and get outside of your head. So that way you have that clarity, that time, that peace that you need to be able to rest, to be able to rest and relax, because maybe you haven't been, because you've been beating yourself up or you've been replaying in your head, in your mind, that shit that you went through. Well, whatever happened is over, guys. And it wants you to know that. Your guides, they want you to know that it was for a divine reason. It's divine timing. You were not aligned with whatever that was, and now it's putting you on the path to align you to where you are supposed to be. So that is my intuitive take into these cards, guys. What I'm going to do now is show you the decks that I'm using, and then I will actually go into further the meanings of these cards by reading the meanings, okay? So for the first deck that we're using the Hidden Tarot, or the Tarot of the Hidden Realms, excuse me. I have too many decks at this point, I don't know. And I really like it because it's got like the elf lady, the fairies and stuff. It's really cool. And then the second deck that I'm using today is the Blessed Bee. And so I felt like these two go really well together, and that's why I'm using them together today. So for the Five of Cups, guys, let me find it in here. Bear with me just one moment. Okay. Okay, so for the Five of Cups, the book's meaning says, everyone's life is sprinkled with regrets, hurts, heartaches, and sorrows. With these challenges of the heart comes emotion. Ironically, even though it's our own heart that fills and creates these emotions, we fear them. And rightly so, for they are so powerful. Mostly it's our mind that is afraid and resists these feelings, but our heart is smart and knows what is needed. Let yourself feel what you've been holding back. Only by letting yourself feel the emotions can you now and not only work through and move past them, but also experience the cleansing and healing that they bring. So it's saying that whatever you have been going through, whatever has kept you stuck mentally, whatever's made you feel so disappointed, it's a time to acknowledge that and move past that. You have to acknowledge it, accept it, and move on. Once you move on, then you're going to have all this happiness and better times coming into your life. And it wants you to know that, the only way to move forward is to let go sometimes. And unfortunately, that is exactly what it's telling you to do at this time. So then for the second card that you have, the Empress, guys, it says life is indeed a cycle with many phases. The Empress card, though, sorry, though comes at a time of abundance in your life. Whatever you have carefully nurtured and tenderly cared for is on the verge of reaching its highest potential. This is a time of great creativity for you. If you've not yet planted anything, choose carefully because your heart and your life are fertile at this moment. Whatever you sow, whether thoughts, words, feelings, or actions, will surely grow and bear fruit. Tend to yourself and your life with a loving touch. When necessary, remember that loving kindness sometimes requires difficult actions. Plants need space to flourish, and some need pruning to thrive. So, in other words, it's saying that be very aware of your words, of your actions, of what you are saying, what you are doing at this time, because what you put out is what you're going to receive back. So if you're being negative and shit and you're sitting in your mind all negative, then you're going to attract more negative. So it's trying to get you to focus in on being positive. Sorry. It's trying to get you to focus in on being more positive and being more, using like for affirmations and things like that to help you step into this different phase, to help you step past what has happened. It even mentioned, plants need space to flourish. So maybe you're going to have to distance yourself from a situation or something that was not good for you. That way you can move forward to be able to bring in the new and what you actually deserve and want in your life. Then you have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups, guys, like I said, is all about celebrations, happiness, things like that. And so it says life is full of planned or formal celebrations, such as weddings, birthdays, and holidays, which have a certain joy. Life is also sometimes sprinkled with moments of unbidden celebration, and these moments have a different kind of joy. They are spontaneous and refreshingly lack expectations. Perhaps this is why they are so magical. The Three of Cups represents a moment such as this in your life. It promises a happy time together. Hold on. It promises a happy intersection of people, time, and energy that come together to create sweet and lively connections that simply make you happy to be alive for no specific reason, except that in that moment, life is good, and that's all that matters. So it's saying that, like, be present in this moment. Know that, there is much to be thankful for, much to be happy for, much to celebrate. Yes, you might have overcome some really hard obstacles. You might have had some really tough decisions to make, and it might have been hard and put you in a place where you didn't want to be, but it's going to pay off in the long run. Within these next couple of weeks, it is going to show that it's coming into fruition of being what you actually want it to be. It may not be with the same people, may not be with the same job, whatever the case may be. Good things are coming in now to bring you that happiness and joy back into your life. And so a blessing on the shield, or a blessing to shield and safeguard you. Bear with me one second, guys. It's kind of stiff because these are newer decks, so the books sometimes don't always turn pages. So it says, a traditional protective blessing from the Carmina Gaelic. a collection of traditional Celtic blessings to intertwine the forces of the ancient guardians with the needs of your day, bringing back to life the sacred ways so that your day returns to magic and takes on the shape of the divine. It says, shield and safeguard us, valiant Nuda of the white sword, who subdued the Furbolg of blood. For love of the tribe, for pains of Danu's children, hold thy shield over us and protect us all. Hold thy shield over us and protect us all. Danu, beloved, mother of the shining ones, shield, oh shield us, lady of nobleness. And Bridget, the beauteous, shepherdess of the flocks, safeguard thou our animals, encircle us together. Safeguard thou our animals, and encircle us together. And Ellen, beneficent, benign, governess of the trackways of power, invoke the star of power upon the path. Guide well thou ourselves, shield our procession. Guide well thou ourselves and shield our procession. O mother, O maiden, O crone of wisdom, be the triad with us day and night, on the Macaire plain and on the mountain ridge. Be the triad with us and her cloak around us. Be the triad with us and her cloak around us. It says, blessed be. So I know that was kind of weird, maybe, if you're not into that kind of thing. But in essence, you're calling in the Trinity, the Holy Trinity. Okay, so like if you look at these cards, you see the Trinity on that. So that is a pagan belief. Blessed be, okay, just saying. Anyways, it's all about having that angle, or what do they call that? The Holy Trinity is like the three: the mother, the crone, and the maiden. They are all intertwined. Each one has its own benefits for you, its own power for you, if you believe that kind of thing. And so what it's doing is calling the maiden, the crone, and also the maiden, the crone, and oh my gosh, I can't even remember. Sorry. It's calling them in, okay? Anyways, whatever. If you notice above her head, she has the crescent moon. So this could have a lot to do with the goddess power, the goddess energy, things like that. When you see the three, that is also the goddess as well. So I think that that's what that's saying to you at this time, is to be aware that you are divinely protected, guided. You have with you your guides, your ancestors, your protectors, creator, source, whatever you want to call it, are there with you. And they're trying to align you with where you need to be. They are trying to direct you in the direction you need to be. So with whatever happened that caused you all this grief and sadness and stuff, know that it was for a reason. And know that you are being led to where you are supposed to be. So for the last one, a blessing on your sleep, it says, a blessing for a deep and peaceful sleep, full of wondrous dreams and long hours where the body and brain can focus entirely upon their rest and healing. So the poem is, or the prayer, whatever. May you find the blessing of deep, good sleep. May it come to you easily, and when your head touches the pillow and your body stretches out in luxurious freedom, may you begin to drift immediately between the world of the waking and the world of the dreamer. May the slumber that comes be deep, so that all the extraneous sounds about you melt away, and there is only you and the other world we can inhabit when we sleep, an other life, where we can dream and explore the wonders of the lands that will only ever exist with these visions. May these dreams bring you food for rich thought in the days to come, wisdom to explore, insights into your own consciousness and being, and beauty beyond the waking imagination. May the body take its nourishment from this gorgeous rest. May the bones strengthen and knit, the mind lose its worries and anxieties, and may whatever has troubled you in the waking hours be released for at least a time, as you enter entirely into this realm inhabited by the wonders of your own deeper self. So I don't know if you hear it, but my dog is snoring in the background, so maybe she has the blessing on her sleep, just saying. Anyway, sorry. So let the sleep be long and deep and peaceful and soothing and healing. When you awaken, dreamer, may you feel refreshed as if a load has been taken from you. May your mind be cleared and your heart lightened, and may you rise easy and ready to engage with this day and know fully its delights. A blessing on your sleep again and again, for it is the key to your wellness and peace of mind. Blessed be. So it's saying by you releasing all this stuff, all this tension, all this sadness, that you are actually allowing yourself to clear up your mind to be able to see maybe the signs and the symbols and receive these messages that you need at this time to help you with moving forward. So guys, you know, to sum it up, I'm trying to be nice here and like keep it kosher. Let go of the past, okay? Sometimes it's hard to. Yes, it was fucked up. Yes, it hurt you. Yes, it disappointed you. Yes, it made you sad and kept you like feeling in this negative place. But now is the time to move on so that you can bring this passion back into your life, this happiness, this rejoicing, this union between friends, family, you know, lovers, whatever the case may be, with a job, with a new place to live, whatever it is. You are protected. You are shielded. You are being guided to where it is that you're supposed to be at this time. And then it says the blessing on the sleep. So now, once you release this, you have peace of mind. You have the right and the ability to relax and just go with the flow. So, guys, I hope that this helped you. I hope that it resonated. If it didn't, please check back and I will be doing other readings soon. Also, please like, share, and subscribe if this was something that you liked or would be interested in seeing more of. I do offer personal readings if you're interested for $20. You select 2 to 3 decks that we use. I offer an 8-card spread. There is no time limit, so you select the decks. We do it until we get the answers that you had asked me about, and that's how I do my readings. I don't do it in a certain spread or anything like that, and I try to help people as much as possible when I do those. So I hope that you have a great remainder of your month. I'm sending you love and light, and I'll see you soon. Bye.